There we go, all set and ready for the first ODI of the two here between Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka. And if you've just joined us, Zimbabwe, the home side, won the toss. They decided that they'll go out there and bowl first and then go out with the chase later on in the day. We've spoken a little about what to expect in terms of what the ground has given us as reference points, what the scores have been batting first. The score 220 odd, but pretty sure that that's the average score, so you'll expect a little more from the side batting first. Try to get the scores in the excess of 250 or 270 if possible. The new ball in hand. He came back, Ngarava, after a bit of an injury, back into the T20 side, and they didn't want to put a lot of pressure on him, so they rested him for the Test series.
Tama gets that natural swing in, which he doesn't get for the moment. It flies for four, first runs. Bit of width. Nissanka throws his hands at it.
Width provided, and once again, a flash of that bat, the blade, and they get a boundary. Just overslip. That's very deliberately played to clear that inner field. And now, what a catch! What a catch in first slip. The jump, the timing was perfect from Sikandar Raza, and you need that support. That was a wild swing of the bat, and it was flying over his head. And he's been paid off with that wicket of Madhushka, who goes out for no score.
Brilliant, brilliant cricket. We could see it coming. Something to give. Feet go nowhere. Well, Sikandar's,
my opinion, readjusting.
Short ball, it wasn't all that short. Kushal Mendis onto it in a flash, gets it away for four. It's a nice shot, up on his toes, Pathum Nissanka, and that gives you an indication of the speed of the outfield. Goodness me, it was nothing more than a push, really. Beautifully timed, square of the wicket for four. This time he goes in front of square, back-to-back boundaries for Nissanka. It's a nice way to end the over for Sri Lanka. 10 overs gone, 29 for 1. It's kept a little bit lower than Kushal Mendis expected, but he still managed to get it away for 4.
That's onto the pads. The first really bad delivery from Brad Evans in his spell. Allows Kushal to get a boundary, line of off stump.
Yeah, fast hands there. Oh, that's very well fielded. Excellent work down there in the deep. And that kind of fielding that really lifts the team up and helps the bowler. Spin on the shorter side. Now this has been slapped with a horizontal bat, almost taking his partner with it.
Into the wicket hard by Trevor Gwandus, the without.
Nicely driven, a beautiful looking shot. What a proper textbook shot that from Pathum. Leaned into it.
From Pathum Nissanka, and this is a beauty. Hasn't looked to overhit it. And I think that's the key. And just opens a face out of 3. Took a wicket early on, but now it's a good work, or is it, from Zarabani? We are probably going to see
armpit when he's in contact with the rope. Yep, this is a boundary. Gets it very fine, very, very fine. Ngarava has no opportunity to chase that. It's the pace that he offers Sikandar Raza. You get a bit of bat on that and then it's done. The outfield will do the rest. Your innings up. He's so strong there. He just makes it look so easy. Gets to his 17th ODI 50. Pathum Nissanka, 3rd against Zimbabwe. And it's been a very, very clinical knock because he has understood what is required of him as a batter with the conditions in mind, and he's allowed himself to get through that first landmark in this tour.
Switch with which he plays this shot that gets it past Tony Munyonga. And past Trevor Gwandu, who's on the third man boundary.
Carries on from the airport. And pulled away. Oh, and it'll go for 4. Pitches. Nice. There's a sweeper back. Ben Curran won't get there. Lovely placement.
Second fiddle.
In the air, in the air, in the air. That is an outstanding catch. It's so difficult running backwards, trying to judge where that ball's going to be. He's done that outstandingly well, Madevere.
It looked like it was spinning around in the wind. It holds up ever so slightly. Kusal Mendis trying to play it onside through the shot early. Just then. Pokes at it. Gets away with it, and it's 4.
Wow. All of a sudden, Sean Williams is getting a few things to happen out there in the middle.
Yeah, bowlers. Just around the 30th, but that's a beautiful shot from Samar Rawikrama. He's picked the quick up delivery from Sikandar Raza and just helped it past short third man.
Ends. He started off with a short ball. A big shout of no from the Zimbabwe captain. That's a freebie, and Samar Rawikrama takes advantage. Zimbabwe. Cut away, Nasanka. It's been such a strength of his in this innings, and again taking advantage of the bad ball and hitting it for 4. Does it carry? Madande says yes. Looked like a slower ball, a little bit of a cutter maybe. The umpires are going to check. Zimbabwe are convinced that this is a wicket.
He's taken the pace off, and that's what's done Nasanka here. And that looks good to me.
What a big wicket that is. Patam Nasanka looking beautifully set, but he's now been dismissed. Out for 76. That's Lanka, captaining the side for the 18th time in this form of the game. Quite deliberately played by Samar Rawikrama. He'll get 4 for that.
2. Nicely done. Played it very late to beat that fielder and will not win the race. Good, clever shot for Samar Rawikrama. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. You could see it. It was in front of middle. No doubts for Richard Kettleborough at that moment. He's missed it completely trying to sweep that. This is a good comeback from Zimbabwe.
Finally, Sikandar Raza gets the LBW.
New over starts and gone. Trouble here. Zimbabwe strikes back. It is Trevor Gwandu who gets a wicket. And guess what? The big fish, the captain, goes for 6.
Well, well, well. 2 and 2. One at the end of one over, the other at the beginning of another. But Sikandar Raza involved in both.
Yeah, you just talk about that. No easy runs to be given away. That length allowed him to just play it at will. Plays that well. It was fuller from Sikandar Raza. He got underneath that. And to his advantage, he knows where the field is. No one in the deep at a long off. That's a gift. He's tried to fire one to the pads and he's missed everything, including the keeper. Right now, Evans. Very wide. He'll go for at least... Oh, he's gone through. Now that's what you don't want when you've kept things tight. That wide down the leg side and then this.
And youngest in the Zimbabwean side. You expect him to do better than that. He's got there. He's done the hard work. And he's...
Good shot, up and over, backward point, and all the way for 4. Really powerful cut shot from Lineage. It's the end of the over, an over operated by 2 different bowlers. 207 for 5. Backing away, Lineage, and he's got 4. It was misjudged out on the cover boundary. That's a cracking pull shot by Kamindu Mendis. He got that right off the middle of the bat, and even though there's a deep backward square leg out there, that fielder had no chance at all. What a terrific shot that was. It's gone all the way for 6. Well, Russell Arnold called for shots down the ground, and we've seen one there. Not just down the ground, onto the roof.
Or not when they came together. Rabbani goes full.
It's a lovely, clean swing of the bat. Middled onto the terraces. Kamindu Mendis saying anything that Lineage can do in the last over, he can do too. Six more. Brutal.
For the second time. So the last 2 balls bowled by Rabbani have been hit for 6 down the ground. But that is not smart cricket at all.
Slapped over deep extra cover. That's an incredible shot. A couple of bounces for 4. It was a slower ball into the pitch. 6. They're rattling along, these two now. The second 50 in their 100 partnership came in just 26 balls.
Who might partner him.
Drop catch in the deep. Ben Curran putting the chance down, and that's 50 for Lineage as well.
The slow ball into the pitch, not enough pace to work with. Oh, you're right, the wheels have come off somewhat.
Mid off up in the circle, and that'll be 4 more. Gwandu going to the cleaners here.
With
It's going to be 23. Another boundary. 4 fours and a 6 in this over. 2 overs to go, and Sri Lanka are flying. 280 for 5. Bottom hand again from Lineage. And again, I think it's gone for 6. He plays that shot so well. Gets under the ball, gets that elevation, and gets the maximum.
powerfully hit. That's not easy. That short-hand jab. Mahendra Singh Dhoni plays that, or used to play it, with a lot of power. Now things all round.
Bowled. And Garava finishes things off in emphatic fashion. The middle stump takes a walk, but that doesn't diminish at all the effort of Kamindu Mendis, Janith Lineage.
Brian Bennett, Ben Curran will be the opening pair for Zimbabwe. Left hand, right hand combination. Always ideal in white ball cricket. Oh no, that's gone straight up. And Zimbabwe have lost their first wicket. Sadira Samarawikrama completes the catch. Brian Bennett gets himself into a horrible mess.
Gets onto you a little quicker than you expect, yes.
Out. Brendan Taylor has gifted Sri Lanka a second wicket. And it is a disastrous start for Zimbabwe.
We're extras. Nicely played. Great way to get off the mark. Ben Curran, 6 for 2.
Glorious from Sean Williams. He probably could have got himself in a slightly better position to play the shot, but I don't think the timing can get any better than this.
But I was allowed it to come onto him. I think that's the key here.
Oh, that'll be 4. Imagine giving Dushmantha Chameera the charge. Across that uneven bounce. Nice, nice. Just timed. He leant into it. At least 3 here. They could run 4. No, they don't need to. 8 off that over. 33 for 2 after 9.
He ends up with a low full toss, and it's nicely put away by Ben Curran for a boundary. Well, he succeeds on this occasion, giving the charge to the fast bowler and gets a good connection down the line.
But more than the shot, Sikandar, reading the game. Mentioned the short ball really well, Curran.
Yeah, that's smart again. I'll tell you what, that's very deliberate. He's provided himself room, and he's just used Chameera's space on that occasion. He can do that. He's hit that on the full onto that advertising hoardings. Down on one knee and gets underneath that. It won't be any time closer on that one. One bounce into the fence. Might look a little odd how he attempted that shot, but he's got the job done.
Lanka. And that's how Sean Williams does it. Gets the sweep shot out. A really effective one, and a really effective way to end the over for Zimbabwe. 7 from it, 85 for 2.
And they'll talk about, we'll be happy to see the batter go across the line of the ball and play sweeps and slog sweeps, but not Sean Williams, because that tells you that he's in, he's comfortable. 5 they will require from here on.
6. What a wonderful shot. He wasn't actually in the end all that close to the pitch, but he just carried on through the ball. His momentum as he skipped down the pitch. And that'll be 50 for Sean Williams, the captain today. His 37th 50. He's 3rd against Sri Lanka and he's 18th in Zimbabwe. And during the course of this innings, he's moved to 5th in terms of one-day international run scorers for Zimbabwe.
Enjoys. Nicely controlled pull shot. That's hit hard. 4 more. That's well played by Ben Curran.
As progresses.
Nicely played. Key in that shot was the placement. He got boundary riders, 3 of them on the onside, and he finds his space for a 4. Been able to break this partnership. And should be gone. It worked. It has worked finally. And they've got Williams on the shot that he plays so well, placing a fielder behind the square on the onside in the deep. He hardly had to move. It was straight into his lap, and the partnership has been broken. It doesn't slip away of reach. That's played nicely. Boundary again. So a couple of boundaries in the over and the wicket. Good to see that the positivity is still there. We still have a job on hand, and they're at it. Sean Williams at the previous over. Straight. That was a very giftish sort of a delivery. A half track, and he's managed to slap that over the head of the bowler. Faced. Oh, he's got bat onto it. It would have been a wide, but he's got bat. They'll go to the boundary as well. Raza gets 4. And it's the second boundary in the over. So even though Kamindu Mendes got the breakthrough, they're looking to attack him. Oh, he hasn't got hold of it. He hasn't. He's gone. That is a big, big wicket. Told you they've got Asitha Fernando to get a wicket here, and he's got the man they wanted. Curran goes for 70. Sri Lanka surely are in the driving seat.
And again, it's the short ball that does the job for Sitha Fernando.
Lovely shot. Mid-off in the circle. There's a big gap there, so it ends the over and spoils the over from Lanka's point of view. Helped on its way. Third man. Oh, he's taken it. Sitha Fernando. He wanted it. He kept coming. And the Sri Lankans celebrate. They feel they've got underneath that one. Lovely shot. Lovely shot. Punch down the ground. Sitha Fernando will not be able to get to it.
Oh, crisp timing.
Don't think Raza's timed that. It's one bounce for 4. There was an element of desperation in that shot, really, after the 3 dots. Mid-on was up in the circle. He took the chance, and it's paid off. He's looking for the boundary, Sikandar Raza, and he's found it. That releases a little bit of the pressure that had been building up. Good work from the bowler, getting back there to prevent the second. And this will be the 10th over from the 3 players, Lianage, Asalanka and Lianage, to make up the 5th bowler. 50 for Sikandar Raza. It's his 23rd 50, his 4th against Sri Lanka and his 13th here in Zimbabwe. Nothing wrong with that bat. One bounce for 4. Great improvisation from Raza. He understands, I think, the significance of Lianage's over here, and he's going to try and take advantage of it.
He's gotten into a good position early and cleared.
That's gone like a rocket through extra cover. I'm not entirely sure that was where Raza was intending that ball to go. It was onto him a little bit quicker. Goodness me, did he connect?
What Sitha Fernando's extra pace does is allow you to find timing on.
It's gone fine. Langton Raziri not interested in the appeal, and it's 4-leg buys.
Finish it off.
Full toss dealt with, boundary. That's a rare bad delivery from Chamira, and he pays for it in the face of a boundary here. Crucial one.
He got lucky, Chamira. Just
giving a charge, but really a nothing shot there.
Yeah, Raza straight away does the right thing. Down the wicket he goes, because bowler or batter.
That's good bowling to a plan. The onside, he's sacrificed the boundary riders. Fine leg is up. Backward square is inside. Yeah, that's been played using the pace. The boundary that you spoke about has been achieved.
Pretty well bowled. But just the quality of Sikandar Raza. It's a very similar delivery that was bowled to.
Oh, just over. Held his shot for a moment. He realized it's a slower one. Read it to perfection.
And the pressure on Sri Lanka. What a good shot. Into the 90s goes Sikandar. Had the opportunity of having that extra fielder, that's exactly where he would have been. It's gone for 4. The last over.
I was just going to say that since the offside is backed, Raza might aim for the onside, moving across, and he's done exactly that.
Oh boy. He's got his stance. He's bowled in Raza. He went across looking to go over fine leg. Even Madhushankar. He's going to go across. Let me try and hit the stumps. Not so for Sikandar Raza. But what an outstanding innings it has been. 92 of 87.
To his name.
He can strike a ball, Brad Evans, across the batter.
Scoops it and gone. First ball. This is turning on its head at the moment. Madhushanka has got 2 of 2.
On a hat-trick. And what a time to be on a hat-trick for Madhushanka. Not only are the wickets falling, they dot the angle. It makes it hard. He's got it nicely. The prize. Brad Evans gone for naught. 289 for 7.
The new batter in. And the chat immediately from Tony Munyonga is, get me on strike.
He's got it. 3 in 3 for Madhushanka. And how about that? Lanka had to rely on him and he's delivered. He's not had the best of day, Garava. 8 wickets down. What, 289 for 8.
Strike. Misses. What an over. What an over this has been. 9 of the last ball, and Zimbabwe would be thinking why and how they've ended up in this position. Well, it's gone in the air, but it doesn't have the distance, and even if it did, I think the job is done. What an over, what a last over from Madhushanka. Out of nowhere, he saved the best for the last. Finishes off with 4 for 62.